Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some rainbow high news to talk about. From our first look official release at the new fashion style second wave dolls, including many returning characters, we have first real life looks at the new budget versions of the K-pop stars and more, so stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. A link to join is down below if you're able to, of course. No pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. That's right, the second wave of Rainbow High fashion style, my fashion style, has been officially revealed and is actually already released on the official MGA shop. They are priced each around $16 US, $17 US, so these are budget playline dolls, as we can see right here. The first wave included Bella, Sunny, Violet, and Amaya, I believe, so 4 characters. In the second wave, they include 6 characters, so that's a lot more. And 3 of these are returning characters that we haven't seen in a very long time, which include Jewel, Richie, Kaya, Hart, and Stella Brown. So this is very interesting for so many reasons. I think as a collection, I guess they want to keep the theme going of like iridescence, pastels, and not keep it too strict of being monochromatic with each girl. That's why you see a lot more colorful themes for each girl that are not just blue or purple, or, you know, like they're not so strict. So yeah, that's very interesting. You know, the first wave came out last year. I feel like we just had it, right? It's not too old. It's really recent, actually. So getting the second wave already this early in the year is kind of crazy, but I guess they want to have it be ready and on shelves for the rest of the year. So that makes sense, because these are gonna be shelf warmers for sure. For sure. These are cheaper, budget, less articulation. But again, new characters, well, returning characters, and that's very interesting indeed. So let's get into each individually here, but let me know what your first impressions are. We also have a couple of real life pictures already for a couple of these dolls, but first things first, here we have Violet Willow, and that's right, this is her second doll in this theme. So she had a doll in the first wave, and now she has a second doll in the second wave. I forget what she looks like in the first wave, to be honest. The first wave is not really anything spectacular. It is very similar with this wave. Again, the theme just continues with pastels, iridescence, kind of like giving them more rainbow pastel vibes. So for Violet here, she has this top bun and also a streak of yellow rooted in her hair. I don't love the yellow, I have to be honest. Like, if they want to give each girl a bit more colorful theming, that's not just monochromatic, their signature color, that's okay, but like, don't root the hair like yellow. Like, it's Violet, she is purple, not yellow. So yeah, it's okay, I guess. I like the makeup, it's very simple. The outfit, the sequence skirt, it's nice. I do think it's one piece. I don't think it's 2 separate pieces, but at least we do have different textures here and fabrics used. So even though it is one piece and it is perhaps simple, it looks nice, well made, you know, so I have to give him that. The shoes are like periwinkle light blue, maybe a reused mold, I'm not quite sure, and the purse is just a block. I mean, all of these purses you'll see are very much just a brick, right? So that's all they include, shoes and a purse. They don't have anything extra. So they're very simple. Like, I you know, they're budget dolls indeed. So I think Violet is okay. I think I prefer the first version of Violet in the My Fashion Style series. I'm not sure if this new one is better than the first version. Again, I haven't seen I don't remember, honestly, but I think she's fine. She's cute. I just don't love the yellow in her hair, you know. Next up, we have Skyler Bradshaw, and she is a new addition to this theme. So she has full-on blue hair, no random streak of yellow or orange here. I do think this looks better, you know, when it's just like one color, just a signature color. The curls look really nice. I hope they are intact with the, you know, final versions, not just here in the stock photos, obviously, that they look nice. The makeup is really cool. The lipstick is like a nude, kind of like bronze, like mauve almost, very natural shade. I like that very much. And the dress is one piece, but it's like very flowy looking. Again, has this kind of like iridescent gradient of colors going on from pink to blue, and she seems to have like this little like tie or something. I don't know, like it's like a little bow with a little rosette or something. Really cute, and that ribbon has orange, which I guess ties into her shoes being orange. So yeah, I don't love the orange shoes, but I think they might be a new mold. I'm not quite sure. The purse, once again, it's just kind of like, it's whatever, you know, it's just a brick. So I think the fabric used on the dress looks very cool, very flowy indeed, but there's really nothing too exceptional here, you know? Then we have Iris Bow, and this is her third doll, I believe, and I have yet to buy a Iris Bow doll. Just every time there's a doll of her, there's something keeping me back from getting her. Her first release was decent, but I just didn't like her outfit that much. Also, all of the accessories included for like the resin making, I just don't like that. But she's the one that has the most articulation, as we'll see. The second Iris Bow has the translucent legs, but I like her outfit a lot, so I didn't get her as well. And now this is the third Iris Bow doll, and she has a really cute outfit on, but no articulation at all. So I really don't know if or when I'll ever be able to get an Iris Bow doll, because it seems like every time they put out a new one, something is missing, you know, like she might have a cute outfit on but no articulation, or she might have like a, you know, like articulation on the arms but translucent legs, or like a lot of gimmick pieces. So I'm really not sure what I'll do, but I do have to get one of the Iris dolls sooner or later. Anyway, so this one I do think has a really cute outfit on, very simple, but I like the bustier looking top in like this cherry red color. Is it pleather? I'm not sure. Vinyl, it might disintegrate over time. The skirt looking like a little bandana or like wrapped around her waist, that's really cute. Like I like that style, it looks really good on her. And I think for Iris, you know, Iris and Amaya, they're both like rainbow themed, so Iris having like this pastel rainbow theme on her skirt makes sense because, you know, she is partially rainbow themed. I think it works for her a lot, and you know, having also the pop of cherry red as her top. So I like the pattern on the skirt. I like her shoes. I like her shoes as well. Yeah, and her ponytail is very simple, but we do get to see her baby hairs, therefore they're also painted, and her makeup looks amazing. So I also don't mind her purse. I think she's really pretty. I would love to get her, but she has no articulation. So once again, I'm not sure if or when I'll ever be able to get an Iris Bow doll. But I do think she's one of my favorites out of this second wave. Then we get into the returning characters, which includes Kaya Hart. It really does seem like she's going to play a larger role in the upcoming new season, and she's going to be in Paris as well, so she's getting multiple new dolls this year. Very exciting. I can't wait to find out more about her, you know, part in this storyline and why she's back. You know, like Kaya Hart, I don't think she's French, you know, she's not French. So just curious why they chose her specifically. Maybe because of the Hart theming and Paris, the city of love, or isn't Paris the city of lights or something? I'm not sure. But anywho, it doesn't have to make sense. It's Rainbow High. Kaya Hart here has this really cute dress on with a heart on the very top. It seems to be kind of shimmery, you know, and then we do have her hairstyle that's kind of layered and obviously looks really nice here, but in person it's gonna be gelled as heck. We already know. Who are we kidding? MJ will gel the heck out of this hairstyle for Kaya, so it will not look this good in person, unfortunately, unless you're just gifted with your hands and you can just recreate hairstyles like nothing. So that's, yeah, it's gonna take work to get this hair looking this way in person. The shoes are simple. Yeah, the purse is simple, nothing really spectacular, but I do like her makeup, and I do think the dress is nice, just very simple. And the hairstyle, I just wish wouldn't have been so gelled. I can feel the crunch already. Then we have Jewel Richie's second ever doll. She was supposed to get a junior high doll as well, but that got scrapped. So here we have a official return for Jewel Richie, and she also has less articulation, but thankfully she still has kept all her vitiligo spots. So very nice to see. If anything, I'm pretty sure the lack of joints here actually was easier to apply the vitiligo spots. So I think that's probably, it was easier in the production process to do. Anywho, I like her outfits. It's the long skirt, I like the idea of a long skirt. I don't love the huge like gold piece at the waist that's kind of like wrapped around her, you know, like it feels very babyish. Like, why is it like so huge? Why is it so gold? Why is it wrapped around her waist? Why is it like I mean, I get it, but like I don't know, I feel like that should have been a bit slimmer, the waistband in gold. The top is nice, you know, again, we've got lots of iridescence here and color themes that are not just green for Jewel Richie. I don't know if it for her works as much, having multiple colors. You know, Kaya, we just saw, had silver and pink, but no other real colors. And Stella, as we'll see in a second, doesn't have any other colors than pink. So I do think it would have been maybe better if they would have just kept Jewel Richie here in like strict emeralds and greens. Perhaps not give her so much of a you know, like again, like a pastel rainbow gradient here on her outfit. Like it just doesn't fit. I don't think for her it fits. Like her as a character, I don't think she would have worn something so pastel, you know. She's very elegant of a character. So but yeah, it's a fine outfit. The length of the skirt is fine. I just, again, I don't love how thick this like gold waistband is, and just the way it was executed, I think for me just kind of lacks something. The hairstyle is fine, the makeup looks nice, the shoes are fine. So yeah, just once again, I'm mainly glad that Jewel Richie is back here. Then lastly, yes, we have a Stella Brown. Stella Brown, that's her Stella Brown. Did I call her Stella Brown? Stella Monroe. And that's a different person. Stella Brown. That's an insider joke because there's like a fake Rainbow High doll, and her name was Stella Brown, right? I don't know. Anyway, does anyone even remember these kinds of things? But her name is Stella Monroe. So, excuse me, Monroe, like Marilyn Monroe, but obviously Stella Monroe. Stella Brown. Oh my gosh, I really thought that was her name. But yeah, she's in a pink like bodysuit here. That's like a, like, you know, not really a bodysuit, but it's like a jumpsuit, I guess. What do you call this? It's like it's shorts attached to the top. And it has rhinestones, shockingly enough. Yes, we've got rhinestones here applied on this budget doll, which is okay, something. Okay, nice. The belt looks nice. The rhinestones might come off really easily, who knows, but still it's a nice intention, right? The purse is fine, and she has the reused boots here, the mold from the Rockers line, I believe. So these are not a new boot mold. They're just in pastel pink. So yeah, the hairstyle, simple, nothing here too major, right? And yeah, Stella Brown. Oh my god! Stella Monroe. Okay. She's fine. I think she's cute. I like the sparkles. I like the rhinestones. I do. I just, yeah, nothing like insane here. Like I totally get if you want to get this doll just for the fashion piece, because it does have rhinestones. It does look nicely made enough. But like otherwise, like if you have a Stella doll, you don't have to get this one. Like you really don't have to. I feel like if you have the first release of her, you have the sparkle shirt of her, you have the sequin skirt. Like you can do enough already with that. I don't think you need to get this doll if you have Stella already. But honestly, again, I do like the bodysuit, the jumpsuit. Just, yeah, the boots look very chunky. The boots look chunky. And the hairstyle is very simple. So maybe something a bit more interesting would have been really cute, especially for the grand return of Stella Monroe. Stella Monroe, not Brown, Stella Monroe. And like I mentioned, we do have a couple of real life pictures for some of these dolls already shared here, specifically by user Jojo. We have real life pictures of Jewel Richie and Violet Willow here, and they do look pretty much the same like in the stock photos. So that's good in terms of like, there's nothing here that looks off. Like the hairstyle looks the same, the makeup looks the same. Yeah, especially Jewel looks really cute. I just, once again, don't love how big that gold portion is on her skirt. I wish she didn't have such a gradient of rainbow on her skirt, because again, Stella, Kaya don't have rainbows. You know, Jewel, why give her the rainbow theme? I don't get it. Like she could have looked really cute with like a less obvious gold waistband thing, and perhaps like just focus more on different shades of emerald and green, or maybe even just more gold on this actual skirt portion. Anyway, they do look really good. I guess, yeah, they look fine. So I think overall, the second wave is fine. I'd say there's definitely stronger dolls here. Like, Iris looks really good. Jewel, I like her as a character, and I like her emerald color theme usually, but just the gold chunky portion in her skirt I don't love. And again, I just wish maybe like a different just style skirt. Yeah. The Skylar's dress is nice. Stella's body like jumpsuit is nice. Kaya's dress is nice, but her hair again is gonna be super gelled. Like, who are we kidding? Violet looks fine. You know, I don't like the yellow in her hair. So really, I guess if I'd have to pick one here that I really like the most, it is Iris Bow. So there you go. Iris for sure. To me, at least, she looks the most cohesive, and there's really nothing about her that's bad. Like, it's just all simple, and there's just no articulation. So I think, yeah, I really like her, this version of Iris. I like the top and the bottom and the shoes, and even the purse I'm not too like mad about. So yeah, again, nothing about her is bad. So I do think she's the best one out of all 6. But I don't know, maybe you have a different favorite. Who is your favorite? And lastly, we do have a couple of real-life pictures here shared by user Pre-Dolled of the new version of the K-pop stars. Well, they're now called the K-pop stars, but we know them as the Royal 3. These are the new budget versions, re-released versions of these characters, Tiara, Tessa, and Minnie. And as you can see, they don't look as good, unfortunately. Like, the details are just gone, the articulation is gone, the accessories are gone. Tiara, where's her tiara? It's literally in her name. I guess they couldn't afford her tiara. So yeah, they look fine. Just if you missed out, unfortunately, on the original release of these dolls, I think these are gonna be fine, but definitely these are not like great. Like, these are just so lackluster, you know? So realistically, I'm probably not gonna get any of these My Fashion Style dolls. Maybe Iris, you know, maybe her, because I do like her outfit the most. I think as a doll completely, I like her. She's the one Iris doll I like the most released so far. But I really wish she had the articulation, you know, and I don't want to get a second Iris just to rebody her, you know? So it's very annoying, because if she had even just elbow and knee joints, I would buy her. Like, that would be okay and enough for me. But no, she's like just fully like a static doll, like just no, like, you know, just like the basic 5 points. That's not enough. So maybe I would get her, but otherwise I'm not really getting any of these. I don't feel like I need to. I am more excited now to see what the Paris dolls look like, what the babysitting dolls look like. Yes, I really hope those get revealed as well very soon, because those are going to be, I think, much more interesting than these My Fashion Style. But what do you think, and are you gonna be buying any of these dolls? But that does it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to, of course, to support that channel. That way, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you all and I appreciate you so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.